What's going on YouTube? If you're watching this, that means you came from Facebook and you most likely grabbed my free product research PDF. A lot of you guys have been replying to my messenger bot, actually telling me you're interested in training to see how you can actually use this help guide. So let's get right into it. First, I want to hop into my computer. So bear with me just 1 second. Now that we're inside my computer, you should see this post. Now, you probably grabbed the PDF from a post that looks like this, or one that looks similar that actually has a video. So it's a long post here talking about how you can get it for free, blah, blah, blah. But what you want to do is you will just click right here where it says send message. Now, when you click send message, it's going to open up Messenger. You could either do this on your desktop or on your phone. And then once you click that, it's going to open a message like this. And it's basically just going to say hi, first name, or whatever your first name is. In my case, it's Connor. And it will say, simply click the Claim Free Help Guide button below to get your free product research PDF delivered straight to your inbox 100% for free. So maybe you're watching this and you haven't actually got this PDF. I'll put a link below this video, so if somehow, some way you stumble across this video and you don't actually have the PDF, I'll link to it below in the description. So be sure to click that. If you don't already have this. But anyways, once you open this up in Messenger, you'll just click this button to claim free help guide. My page will type here for a second, and then it will deliver everything you need to actually download the page. So basically it says, here you go, click the product _research _help by Connor James.pdf, link below to start your download. So you'll see that message, and then there'll be this little image here, and then you'll see right here it's actually linked. So if you click this link, it will start the download and you'll have the PDF. Now if you click this, it most likely will open inside your browser, and this is what you will see. So once you open up this research help doc, we got a couple different resources, or a few different resources that you could check out. So the first one, we have trends, a bunch of different resources there. Then we got product reviews. Next we got cool products, research tools, best-selling items, and top Shopify stores. So I want to explain what each one of these links are, how to use them, and really what you can do with this information. So under trends, we got a bunch of different websites. I'm just going to hold the command key because I'm on Mac, or control if you're on Windows, and I'm going to go ahead and open up all of these links so we can kind of go through link by link, and I can explain what it is, how you can use it to your advantage, and really just show you your way around these different resources. So this first one, we got Trend Hunter. This is basically just a website that has a ton of different trends. So you'll see up across the top, you've got a ton of different categories, right? So maybe you are in, let's see, the tech niche, right? You can hover over tech. They got gadgets, right? Let's say you sell gadgets, so you can go tech and then click gadgets. And then there's all of these different resources here. So you can see right here, top 20. So if you click this next button, it will actually go through. So the first one, instantaneous heating water kettles, pretty cool product, looks really futuristic. But you can just click through all of these tabs and see these different resources. So there's actually like smart pet doors. This is a new product I didn't know anything about. And you can just go through all of these different ideas. You can look at lists here. All of these are going to just help you get a ton of different ideas for products that you can actually add to your store. So this is definitely a good resource. I've seen this fingerprint padlock going around all over on AliExpress as well. So that's the first one, trendhunter.com. Just select your niche and then go through. You can either tab through the different ideas, look at lists, go through some videos, photos, insights, whatever. The insights is a pro feature, it looks like. But yeah, that's the first one, trendhunter.com. Next up, we got Springwise. Now this one is a little bit different. This is mainly, from what I remember, it's like reports and stuff. So on here, they got a bunch of different publications and things like that. Not as good as Trend Hunter, but it is something that you can check out. This is interesting. They have the actual image. Maybe some of you guys actually saw this image of the cart on a computer keyboard in my ad. But anyways, you can go here underneath under publications. They've got like Disrupt, Innovation, Startups. They got these different things This has some like paid features, I believe. They have this membership to get access to like full reports and stuff. It's up to you if you want to check it out. This isn't one that I will use a whole lot, but it is something that is a little bit valuable, and you can go through the different publications and everything on here to actually see what is going on in the market, right? So these are a bunch of different ports you can actually buy. Needless to say, there's a ton of other free resources, so don't feel like you need to buy this. There's a ton of really, really awesome stuff I'm going to get into later in this video. So this one is trendwatching.com. On this website, you can look like 5 trends for 2019. Let's click read more. And we can see legislative brands, lab rats, just tons of different things that are going on here. What we offer, this is another like reporting website. They got free content on here though. So you can go into like Trend Watching Quarterly, and this is going to show you like quarterly reports. So you can go global, specific areas, tons of different stuff on here. This is really like the last resource. It's mainly just like a reporting website, as opposed to all the other resources, which are mainly like databases of products and stuff like that. So same sort of thing here. Don't really need to purchase anything, but this is something that you could definitely check out. Next up, we've got ubercool.com. Now this is a bunch of different like blog articles, really. They do have a shop, and inside their shop they just have these t-shirts and stuff, so not too much going on there. But if you go through on their homepage, let's go back here. They have a ton of different blog posts. Maybe some of them will be valuable to you depending on what niche you're in. But this is mainly about like innovations and what's going on, how things are changing. Again, this is similar to the last two. It's not super valuable, not super e-commerce related, but there are a bunch of just resources and things that you can check out if you think it will help you out depending on what niche you're in. For some reason, it looks like it's hanging up here. Let's see. It's going to load. If it's not going to load, I'll probably just go on to the next thing, because there are a lot of different resources to cover, and this isn't one of the better ones. But you can go into different innovation categories, reviews, trends, Uber trends, etc. See what they have going on, kind of just read through their blog posts. I'm going to jump to the next one, which is the Cool Hunter Journal. Now this one is a little bit better. They have their own e-commerce store as well, and their store has some like unique products that you could check out. So if we click our shop here, we can check out everything they've got going on. These are like some futuristic salt and pepper mills. Got some diaries, Crest bottle openers, just some unique products that are a little bit different than what you'll see everywhere else. And then on top of this as well, they obviously have like their journal. So you can go into the different like blog posts and stuff that they've got going on here. They've got architecture, art, design, travel, and lifestyle, and then different like subcategories within those. So you can check this out, see if there's any unique product ideas that they have either in their shop or unique stuff going on in their blog post. So that is the Cool Hunter. Now we got coolhunting.com. This is basically just like guides and everything like that, talking about trends. A bunch of these in the first category are mainly just like reports or trends that are going on in the overall marketplace. So it's not as beneficial as the other categories, but needless to say, these are some good resources you definitely should check out. So they have a bunch of stuff here, like guides that you can buy and all this stuff as well. But you can go into the different guide categories here, or you can simply just read about different things going on in culture or tech or design. Really similar to all the other websites, so don't feel like you actually absolutely need to buy any of these reports or anything like that. The resources in the other categories of the PDF underneath product reviews, cool products, research tools, all these other sections are going to be more beneficial for you, but I wanted to include the trends category that has links to all of these different like websites where you can read blog posts about what's trending, what's going on, what's new in a particular niche, and so on. This is a similar thing, same exact thing, just reports. You can see like retail guides for specific areas, talking about toys here, mainly just like trends, blog posts, writing about what's new, what's going on. So I'm going to skip over that right here. And then Kickstarter, this is a really good one that a lot of people overlook. So I actually just linked you guys right to the Discover page. And this is where you can discover different Kickstarter projects that are going on. So a lot of times you're going to be able to find like viral products. And this is where a lot of the winners come from, right? Like a bunch of products, they'll get added here. Some people won't actually get trademark or copyright or whatever is necessary to own the rights to that product, and then AliExpress will take the product off Kickstarter or Indiegogo, this next one I'm going to go over, and they'll put it up in their store. So you can go into different categories, like maybe let's say you're in, we went through the technology niche earlier, let's say food. They have all of food. This is like different things. This is more so like food, not cooking stuff. Let's see, crafts. Just want to see the different things that they've got going on here. This is like a bowl for the kitchen almost. DIY, really, really good one. Knitting, pottery, tons of different categories. But you can just go into the category and you scroll down and see a bunch of new projects that are actually added on to Kickstarter. They've sorted by magic. I would sort by popularity. Projects on Earth. And you can pick specific locations. It's pulling like Earth, obviously the entire globe, United States where I'm at, and then drill down farther, the state level, and then the city level. I am, of course, in Madison, Wisconsin. But you can actually go here and just pick different things. Like let's go into film and video, see if there's any, these are like film projects. I want to see like actual products within that niche. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a better tech. Let's go to technology. This is where a lot of tech products. This is what I mainly see on here. This is pretty cool though. They have a bunch of different things going on, like autonomous director. That's pretty interesting. But you'll get much more little product ideas and stuff from here. Like this is something that Apple should not have got rid of. If you have a MacBook, you know what I'm talking about. There's like the MagSafe charger, which if someone like steps on your cord, the cord would just come out. For some reason, Apple got rid of that and made it like a plug-in port. And if you step on the cord, it will literally like rip the computer on the ground. So it's like they took a step back, but because Apple did that, it actually rolled out this new opportunity for a product, which is just like something that plugs into the port that now adds the little magnet that every MacBook used to have. But anyways, tons of different cool product ideas here. I would definitely sort by popularity though, so you can find the ones that are most popular or newest, or even most funded or most backed. Those are going to be the ones that are getting the most traction, getting the most people that are actually backing them and putting money up. Ton of really good ideas you'll be able to find here. This is pretty cool, little cord charger thing. I've seen these going around. But yeah, so definitely check this one out. The next one is really, really similar. It is Indiegogo. Basically just like Kickstarter. I guess I didn't really do a good job of explaining what Kickstarter, what Indiegogo are, but they're basically crowdfunding campaigns. So let's say I have a really awesome idea for a product, but I don't have the money for R&D or to produce a bunch of them up front to then sell. So what they do is they actually put some money up. They get like the initial mold made, the initial version of the product, or just like renderings of it in videos and marketing made. And then what they do is they put that out into the marketplace and they allow people to fund their project. So it's like, hi, I sell this whatever new product. It's really, really awesome. I don't really have the money to get them all made and bring it to market, but with your help, you can join the team. You can really help fund this project and bring it to life. And what happens is the backers, like let's actually go to Kickstarter because they do a really good job of explaining all this. Like this right here, let's say this camera equipped lock. You can go here and you can see the different like backing or different, what is the word that they actually use? It's slipping my mind right now. Like different rewards, right? Like you pledge or different pledges. So it's like if you pledge different amounts, you get different things. So if you put up, I think, let's see, $219, $149. Okay, this is the normal price, and this is what it is. So if you back the project, and let's say you put up $169, you're going to get this like camera smart lock with password. And instead of paying $219, you're only paying the $169 backing price. And it really goes up from there. Like if you add different pledge amounts, will get you different things. This one is kind of a bad example. Let's try to find another one going on here. World's best smartphone. Enos 1. Let's go down here. So they have like their timeline. This one doesn't actually explain the different backing or pledge amounts. Probably maybe in video. Trying to find one. Let's see here. One thing that came out of this that I think is really, really cool are those end tables that have like a built-in fridge, wireless charging, speakers, lighting, all this stuff built in. There's like coffee tables and a bunch of awesome stuff that they came out with actually on here. Or another thing I saw recently was these glasses called IRL, in real life glasses. And it's pretty cool. They just took a really simple concept like polarized lenses and they turned them at 90 degrees, I believe, and they made them perfectly flat. And when you wear these glasses, it looks like all the screens around you are actually turned off. So that's a pretty cool little thing that I've seen on here recently. Not something that you should necessarily sell, but just a cool product that I have seen recently. Let's see. I want to just find a good example of the different like backing things. World's first crash proof titanium pen. Interesting. Let's see. This doesn't have... Oh, here we go. The pledges are on the side. So normally they have an image. I've been looking in the middle instead of off to the side. But you can see here, like if you pledge 69, this would be euros or more, you're going to get one of the pens. You're also going to get an ink refill. You can choose the colors once the campaign ends, plus a case if you pledge. So the different pledge amounts, you'll see what you actually get from here. This really isn't something you should pledge and get one of them, but it is something that you can look at to come up with new ideas and products to test. But make sure that it's not something that's like trademarked or copyright or patented, right? Because if it's patented, you should stay away from it because the people who actually came up with the product own the rights to that product and they could potentially come after you. So I'm by no means a lawyer. This is not legal advice, but I just wanted to throw that out there so you guys know what to kind of look for. But definitely talk to a lawyer more if you run into issues or you want to make sure. But Indiegogo, pretty much the same thing. A bunch of different little products and stuff. You can pick different niches going on over here. Like we're in all categories right now. You can go into tech and innovation. You could go into specific, let's say, fashion and wearables. You could find all sorts of products. So it looks like there's a little wallet here, a watch, some glasses. These are those like blue light blockers, I'm guessing. Those are pretty cool looking. They're not like the traditional yellow lens. But yeah, so this is another awesome resource that you can check out. And then lastly, something that I just came across pretty recently is actually this Thieve.co. And they've kind of dubbed themselves as like is there a way to continue as guest? Apparently not. They've kind of dubbed themselves as like the Tinder of AliExpress. So you can actually download, I guess you don't even download the app. You can just click. But it's kind of like the right swipe, left swipe thing for AliExpress. You can kind of like vote products. They even have this drop shipping Thieve Supply. Don't feel like you need to actually buy that, but you can find really, really awesome products here. I would just make sure that you're sorting by trending so you can get kind of what's going on. It's interesting. They must have some drawing going on. But you can find the new trending products that just got added. So like they have this nano car air freshener. It looks pretty sleek and small. Tons of like really, really sick products on here. And these are all on AliExpress. You can like click, let's say, this photo mini studio. For those of you guys who've been following my lives, you've probably actually seen one that's sitting on the wall behind me. Not right now. But you can just click this and hit buy on AliExpress. And it will take you right to the product page for that product on AliExpress. So this website is awesome. This is all AliExpress products. And it's like curated products that are like trending up or that people have played this little AliExpress Tinder sort of like game here and voted on different things. But you can also pick your niche and then just go through those products. So definitely check this one out. I would say of the trending category, really the most valuable ones are going to be these last three. The ones at the beginning are going to be like more broad market trends as a whole. They're going to be like reports that you're going to have to purchase. Up next, we got the product review section. Now, these are basically just websites that are simply doing that. They're just getting products and making either review videos, blog posts, or whatever about it. So I'm going to go ahead and open up all of these. I'm going to try to move just a little bit quicker through all of these websites. I don't want to spend like a ton of time on this video. I don't want it to be too long, but I do want it to be informative and give you guys a lot of value so you know exactly how you can use this super awesome PDF that I put together. So Uncrate, this is really, really cool. They got a ton of different products going on here in all sorts of niches like cars, and you can go up here and pick different things. Like let's say we want to look at the body category. They got cologne, grooming, hair, health and fitness, skin, etc. Let's go into style. Let's go to garb. So you can see tons of different products in all sorts of niches. These are like clothing collections. Let's go on to something else here. Let's just go to tech. That's usually one that's pretty cool to find. They got like tons of different stuff. Little rugged case for the iPods. That's pretty cool. Titan VR camera. Wow, that thing looks crazy. It's a cool clock too. But tons of really awesome products here. I believe if we actually click this, it's going to talk about the pros and cons. Maybe not so much actual reviews. I think they roughly touch on it, but they're not. Rollable OLED TV. Wow, that is insane. Wonder how much this thing is. Just curious. Literally, like, I'm guessing it rolls into the speaker and then rolls out. That is pretty freaking awesome. I've not seen something like that. Wow. So it just closes up in that little speaker. I'm going to leave that open, but you get the idea. Tons of really, really awesome products on this website. I'm going to leave that up. Let's go to the next one, which is Acquire. Really, really similar to the last one. We've got like almost the same categories and everything. It could almost be the exact same website or same people behind it, but that is that's what's going on here. So same sort of thing. All of these are going to have these different categories, different products going on here. Let's go into tech here. It looks like a speaker. That monitor looks pretty crazy. Drawer charging. It's a pretty sleek idea. But you get the idea, right? Just a ton of futuristic products. They get the same TV going on here. So it might be the same sort of products or same people that actually run these websites. It's going to be really similar to the last one. Some of these are ads, like you can see here, it's added. But even these ads that are listed here are something that is pretty cool that you could check out. Like if we click that, we get 19 product ideas just by going here. We can see all of the different ideas and products that they're recommending. A lot of times these websites that are like top 50 products or top 20 products or whatever, and there's a couple other ones that I'm going to get into later that are actually inside this cool products category. But a lot of those, what they are just like affiliate-based websites. They're just these Amazon products that someone has put together in a list. And every time you click one of those products, you go to Amazon. If you actually buy that product, the website that made that blog post, the website that made that list of products, is actually getting a kickback. So that's what's going on with these type of blog posts. But definitely check out this website as well. And don't be afraid to even click some of the ads and see what kind of gadgets they're recommending. I know that this like heads-up display, this is something that I've seen on AliExpress. You can just like put your phone here and it will actually, I think, yeah, it's using someone's phone. It's just reflecting the phone up onto this little see-through screen, just like a little heads-up display for your car. So definitely check that one out. Again, that's Acquire. Next up, we got Bless This Stuff. Now, this is going to be very similar to the last one, the last couple of websites we just checked out. It's going to be a bunch of different products kind of curated into this list. So you can go here and go to Popular. This will show you the popular stuff going on. The December 2018 Essentials. We got Nest Box. This is that same must-have gadgets ad. But a ton of different product ideas here that you can check out. So let's say we are in Essentials. Could be a ton of different things. I'm just kind of looking to see if there's any sort of stuff that would be similar to what you would sell. Looks like this one doesn't really have, oh, at the bottom, so I almost forgot. I think you can maybe get to it here too. So they have these categories over here. And then they have the categories again listed, so you can click technology or wear, living, culture, sports, vehicles. And then inside of each one of those categories, you have subcategories as well. So let's say you're selling like wallets, or looking for a cool wallet to sell. You can click on wallets. You can find some awesome new products to look for on AliExpress. So it looks like a bunch of stuff just like this is actually similar, and I've actually seen it on AliExpress. So that is Bless This Stuff. Up next, we got Gear Patrol. Now, all of these are pretty much the same sort of like trendy products or whatever. Going to be put into these like blog style posts. But you can go here, you can go into your different deals, reviews, whatever. If you want to see like reviews of actual products, you could click on that. Click through these, see what people are saying about it. These products I know are really, really trendy and all over the place. And especially on AliExpress, you can find all sorts of little multi-tools or mini tools or whatever. Look at that, it's got my last name on it. But anyways, you can check out this website, find some reviews and a bunch of stuff like that. And look for some just more good products and good product ideas. See if there's similar products on AliExpress that you actually could drop ship in your store. One thing I just want to throw out there, if you are getting value from it, you like this PDF, you like this video, be sure to give me a like down below. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I post more new videos on my YouTube channel, and also subscribe. If you could do that, I will really, really appreciate it. One other thing too, please don't share this video anywhere else. I'm going to have this be pretty exclusive, and it's actually going to be unlisted on my channel. So if you go to my channel, you're not even going to be able to see this. You have to get the link, which obviously if you're watching this right now, you got the link. I sent it to you via Messenger. So do keep this private, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you get value from this. So yeah, that is Gear Patrol. I'm going to close out of some of these here. Bless This Stuff. I want to leave that TV open just because I think that was pretty cool. I want to like research about it after I'm done with this video. Next up, we got gearmoose.com. Looks very, very similar to the other one. I know this is something that is really, really trending. These like laptop stands. I see a lot of people using these. There's even the one that's been on AliExpress that you can like adjust and set on your lap when you're sitting on a couch or whatever. It's got fans built in so it doesn't get hot. Oh wow, they got a standing desk. That's what I'm actually using right now as well. But yeah, so they got a ton of cool gadgets and stuff on here as well. Let's go back just to the home page to see kind of what they've got going on. So they've got style, broke it down into different categories. Doesn't look like they have more detailed ones at the bottom. Excuse me. Water aircraft. Looks pretty crazy. But anyways, you can go into any of these categories. Let's go to style. You can look at these new products that they got coming out. Let me see here. It's a really, really futuristic looking razor. But they got pages and pages of new products. Some of these, like obviously New Balance or Pumas or whatever, this stuff is going to be hard to find on AliExpress. Definitely stay away from selling like branded products that are on AliExpress because they're most likely like fakes or replicas, whatever you want to call it. And these brands like Puma, like Adidas, like New Balance are very well protected. They have their like logo registered and they own the rights to all their stuff. So stay far away from those products. But there are some cool products on this website. Just some stuff that you can use for brainstorming, see what's kind of trending, see what kind of products are working. And then you could see under eye recovery gel, something I might need, with my dark circles. But yeah, definitely check out Gear Moose. Then we've got this one. This is Word or Weird. I'm not sure how you'd even pronounce it. This one is dubbed Gadgets for Guys, so you might not be able to find many female products on here. But got definitely something that you should check out. This is a product that we saw on the other website. I believe this is actually on Kickstarter. It looked like they had a Kickstarter campaign going for it. Actually, it says a funded Kickstarter, which if it's funded, that means that they got the money they needed to push the product out, and now most likely it is up for sale on their website for the new price. But yeah, so this is another website you can check out. AirDeck is the ultimate Huh. This is interesting. I'm just checking out some of the stuff that they've got going on here. Looks like a sound bar. Let's see here. So we've got a ton of different categories up here. Let's actually go into host. I'm just interested to see what the host category is. Looks like it's like drinking and stuff like that. But yeah, so definitely check out this website. Got some cool ideas. Like I said, though, it is something that it said for men, so there might not be some women's products on here if you're in the women's niche. High consumption, looks very, very similar to all the other ones, but you can definitely check this one out as well. They got the different categories. Let's go into like buyer's guides. Tactile warmth, 20 best winter gloves for men. So these are going to be guides that are recommending a lot of different products. You might be able to find a guide that's really, really relevant to the niche that you're in. So that's pretty cool. All-in-one turntables. Just going to look. The theme of this website looks very similar to the other ones that we've been looking at. See, this is that little mini tool that we saw earlier as well. Last minute gifts under 20 bucks. So it looks like they got instant whiskey expert, knife, little laptop case, Carhartt hat, some little fashionable water bottle type thing, universal bolt, a little wrench, Fisher Space pen. So tons of different little product ideas here as well. Looks really, really similar to all the other websites, but definitely check this out. See if you can find your next winning product here. After all, that is my goal with this, to provide you guys with the most value and with the resources that you can use and leverage to find your next winning product. So even if you don't find the product you're actually going to sell on one of these websites, the idea is that you can see what's working and find a product that's similar or even better than one of these products that is listed on this website. So lastly, in this category, we got firebox.com. This one looks like it's like gift focused sort of thing from what the homepage looks like. They got personalized gifts. This is something that's like really, really hot right now, these personalized gifts. You can even find a ton of different print-on-demand apps. So don't feel like you're just limited to finding AliExpress products. There's also print-on-demand apps that are for Shopify that are huge right now and absolutely crushing it. One off the top of my head is Shine On. But definitely check these product ideas or personalized product ideas out, because this will be something that you could leverage as well for your store. And this is something that's never really going to get saturated because there's so many different people in the world. They can ultimately get different, each person could make their own different product. It's not something that there's just one version or 3 variants or whatever. It's really, the possibilities are endless. The designs are endless. So that's the last one here. I'm going to close out of this, close out of some of these here. And then let's go back to the PDF. I'm going to put it over here. So we just went through the product review section. Cool products. Now these are, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each one. I'm kind of just going to skip through them. But mainly these are websites that are curating lists of Amazon products. And they're making a little commission from each one. One that I've looked at a lot when I was like younger and just wanting to like find cool products was this website, which is This Is Why I'm Broke. But all of these are going to show really, really awesome, quirky, trending products that are on Amazon. And because these products are most likely on Amazon, you can actually find them on your store. Or on AliExpress, excuse me. The only one that's a little bit different is this Touch of Modern, but like, dude, I Want That, Oddity Mall, Perpetual Kid, This Is Why I'm Broke, and Shut Up and Take My Money. These are all like the exact same, basically. They're just websites that are creating lists of Amazon products. So because you can find these products on Amazon, they're going to be most likely on AliExpress as well. So definitely check out those websites. Touch of Modern, this one has some brands and some products that you're going to be able to find on AliExpress. So this is the only one in this section that's really different than the rest. Rest of them are mainly going to be these Amazon type websites or Amazon curated product lists. So definitely check out all of them in this section as well. Each one of them have kind of different categories that you can go into up here. They got the category section on this one, different categories here, got the pop-up categories for this category here. So definitely go through the categories. The best thing to do is just to pick your niche, start diving into these things. I've personally spent a ton of time on these websites looking at the cool new viral products, quirky products that people will find really funny, really unique. Again though, stay away from stuff that will be like registered. Like you want to stay away from Marvel-based superheroes or like Mario games. That's obviously owned by Nintendo. So those are some things you want to stay away from. But there's going to be a lot of really, really cool products on here that are just going to be generic stuff that you won't have any problem selling. Stuff like this, these drinking games do really, really well for the holidays. But yeah, definitely check out all of these. Looks like they got You Will Die Alone and Poorly Dressed, offensive fortune cookies, ton of weird, quirky stuff. So definitely check out all of these. Touch of Modern has some really cool stuff as well. I've seen like floating cups on here, floating like plant things. Those have absolutely went viral. It's like you put a plant, it's actually by like an electromagnet that holds it up and it floats and will kind of spin. But yeah, so definitely check out all of them in this section as well. I'm going to move a little bit quicker through these because this video is getting to be much longer than I anticipated. So for research tools, this is some really important stuff. Same with top Shopify stores. I'm going to do research tools and top Shopify stores, and then I'll wrap up with best-selling items last. So for research tools, we got Commerce Inspector, got Ally Extractor, Ecom Inspector, and Ecom Hunt. So each one of these allow you to do different things. Commerce Inspector actually is a little plugin. So just click Install Free Plugin. Once you install it, you'll see this up here. And basically, if you go to any Shopify store, so let's go into one of these, like Hawkers USA. With Commerce Inspector, what it allows you to do is see the best-selling products for the store, see the products they just added, as well as the apps they're using. So this really helps you kind of model after something that works rather than reinvent the wheel. Right? Because you never want to reinvent the wheel. If you try to reinvent the wheel, you might end up with something like a Square. It's just not going to work very well. So model your store after other stores that are working well. Pick products that are working well for others as well. But yeah, so once you're on a Shopify store, which this is obviously one because Commerce Inspector linked to it, you can click the Commerce Inspector icon. There's going to be some stuff that is hidden just because they want you to actually pay. But if you go to best selling here, what it will do is it will actually take you to collections all, sort by best selling. And on this page, it looks like they actually have theirs disabled, so you can't see them. Let's go to a different one that's a better example. And I'm going to come back to Commerce Inspector because there's actually two tools that work together to make Commerce Inspector really, really powerful. And the tool that I'm going to talk about is one of these two in the top Shopify stores. But basically the gist of Commerce Inspector is you can see like a bunch of stuff if you have the paid version, but with the free version you can see best selling, which for this store it's hidden, but most stores are not going to be hidden. And you can also see the apps they're using. So if there's something that you really, really like of their store, you can definitely come here, kind of dig through their apps, and then you can click on the app. It will take you right into it, to the app install page inside of Shopify. So that is what Commerce Inspector really is all about. Like I said, I'll come back to that in a second. I'll show you a really powerful strategy. Up next for Ally Extractor. Now this is a tool that's going to allow you to just really deep dive into AliExpress products. I want to see, they have a screenshot, I think, on the actual homepage. Let's just get rid of this here. So once you get this tool, obviously it's a paid tool. Don't feel like you need this, but it is something that is valuable. I'm going to mute the video. But basically what you can do with this is you can do searches on AliExpress and you can deep dive through all of the data at once. Because it's really easy to be overwhelmed from AliExpress because there's so many different vendors, so many different products. But basically what this allows you to do is do searches on AliExpress, and it's going to show you all of the products in this nice Excel-like data table. And you're going to be able to see a ton of different stuff based on it. You can actually put your percentage markup, and it will tell you exactly how much profit per sale you're going to make. It'll also show how much revenue per month the product is generating, like how many sales are actually happening on AliExpress. And you can add all sorts of crazy filters based on like reviews, number of orders, if it has ePacket, if it doesn't, ton of different things. So this is really just a faster way to find winning products from AliExpress without feeling really overwhelmed and like spending a ton of time on AliExpress. You can just sort through all the different products using like advanced filters that you're not going to be able to access when you're using AliExpress search on its own. So definitely check this out, see if it's right for you. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but it is a really, really powerful tool that you can use for your business. Next up, E-commerce Inspector. This is going to be something that's a little bit similar to that. It is a paid app as well, but with this, you're going to be able to see top Amazon products, top AliExpress products. You also can search through Shopify stores, so they do have the Shopify category as well. You can find the best products that are selling on Shopify. So it's going to show a ton of different things for you. You can even search Facebook, Google, a ton of different sections. All of these tools are really, really in depth. So definitely check them out, see if it's something that you want to use, something that's valuable for you with your business, and then you can go from there. But with this, you'll be able to search on YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, Google, see what kind of trends are going on, what products are trending on those social platforms, as well as what products are selling really well on Shopify, AliExpress, Amazon, other e-commerce websites like Etsy, etc. So that's what this one's all about. Lastly, we got Ecom Hunt. Now, Ecom Hunt is something that I actually had beta access to when it first came out, but you can join for free, and they're going to show you a couple winning products a week. A lot of the winning products that they're going to show you for free are going to be stuff that is already kind of saturated, already worked really, really well for other people. Like we see here, this reverse double layer, inverted umbrella, whatever. You can just click show me the money. It's going to show you the selling price, the product cost on AliExpress, the profit margin. And then once you have the free membership, you'll even be able to see like the AliExpress product link, the different ads that people are using. Maybe it's a video that's on YouTube or an ad on Facebook. They're even going to give you some targeting ideas. So that is what E-commerce Inspector is all about. They even have some resources like must-have apps that you could look into. Personally, I haven't heard of Hopify. I know what Smart7 is. Obviously, know what Oberlo is, Hurify, Wheelio, Lux. So a couple of these apps I do know about that are pretty cool. But needless to say, really, really good resource that you can leverage and find your next winning product because they give you so much information. He even has some case studies of people who have used his service, found a product, and got their winner, started scaling it, and made a ton of sales, ton of revenue using his service. So definitely check this out. It is something you can get started for free. If you want to get more access to more products per week or whatever, then there is the paid plans as well. But it is really in depth. It's going to show you the AliExpress product, the targeting ideas, ads, all that stuff that you can leverage when it comes to picking your product and setting up your store. So I'm going to go back to Commerce Inspector like I said. Up next though, we got Experetto and myips.ms. So Experetto, basically this is just going to show you the top Shopify stores. Same with myips.ms. Now, the main reason why I wanted to wait to show you more about Commerce Inspector is because you can actually click one of these websites. So let's say Phone BB. I know this is a drop shipping store. You can click it, and then what you can do is go to their best selling, and they might have it disabled as well. They do have it disabled. Let's go to another store here, like Hawkers Co. And then we'll go to best. This is the same website I was on earlier, I'm pretty sure, that had it blocked. So some people are smart enough, they know how to get rid of these things. Let's just go to Keith because I'm sure they're not blocking it. But what you can do is you can actually go here, go to best selling, and it's going to go to, they have theirs disabled as well. What in the heck? Give me 1 second. Usually it's not this hard to find best selling products using this. Let's go to allbirds.com and let's check out their best-selling. What the heck? Either this app is giving me a hard time or Shopify did something about this. Like every single one is blocking it. Deal Man. I know there's this one website called like Shop Deal Man or something. It sells AliExpress clothing and stuff. I think I've used it here. But basically what it's doing, it's going to like collections and collections all, and then it's sorting by most popular at the end. Maybe Shopify updated their platforms to where you can't do it. Let's see, best selling. Oh no, so I guess just my luck. I was picking a bunch of stores that actually have that disabled. But anyways, once you go to a Shopify store and click on best selling, this is what you should see. It will actually say collections all / sort by equals best selling. And it will put the best selling products first. So like this is the #1 product they've sold the most units of in their store, second best, third best, fourth best, fifth best, sixth best, and so on. So you can find either the product that they've been absolutely crushing it with, or maybe you can find a new product that they just started advertising that they're getting some traction with. That's really the idea here. Some of these giant stores that are on Experetto, and I mean the ones that are like on the first page, these are getting a ton of traffic, as you can see here. Those products like this one here is probably something that's saturated. This brand has a giant customer database, a lot of data that they can leverage when it comes to advertising on Facebook. So if it is an absolutely huge store, I wouldn't really stick to the best-selling items, like the top 4 or 5. But what you can do is you can look for the ones that recently got added that are already on the best-selling page. That way you can find the trending products that are brand new. And that's something that Commerce Inspector allows you to see as well, I believe. If you go to products, you can see the recently launched products, and you can also compare it over here to the best-selling products. So what I would do as a strategy, if I'm looking at a giant store, I would look over here at the recently launched products, and then what I would actually do is look here at the best-selling products and see if I can find any of those recently launched products high up on this best-selling page. If I can, that means they just launched that product and they're already getting a ton of traction with it. So that's something that I could jump on that wave, start promoting it, and start making sales. So that is the strategy with Commerce Inspector. Commerce Inspector mainly was added by me just so you can leverage that tool when you're using something like Experetto or when you're using something like myips.ms. Both of these are pretty much going to show similar things or even the same thing. What they're basically doing is they're just categorizing top Shopify stores based on their IP address and how much traffic they're getting. So obviously the more traffic the store gets, the higher up on these lists that it does show. Obviously you see the .myshopify.com domain because that's what every Shopify store uses. But you can just click on these and view the store, use Commerce Inspector, find their best sellers, all that sort of stuff. One thing though, when it comes to Experetto, not only do you have daily traffic and the rating, but you can see their best-selling products here as well. So if you don't feel like using Commerce Inspector, you can actually click the best-selling link. Like let's say, oh wow, Radio Shack is on Shopify. What's Radio Shack's #1 best-selling product? We can go here and say, click here. It's going to go to radioshack.com/collections/all. Question mark, add that little best-selling queue here, and then it's going to show us Radio Shack's best-selling product as well. So it looks like they're selling their batteries like crazy, which makes sense because I'm sure they're upselling them with every single product that uses batteries on their website. But that is what you can do with Experetto. You also can click here to see their Facebook campaign. So let's say I want to see what Movement Watches is doing on Facebook. If you hit click here, it's going to open up facebook.com and it's going to do a search for posts about whatever the keyword is, so their domain. And you can see here, there's a bunch of people that are sharing photos with their watches. Like it looks here, they got this Bro Science page. Looks like an influencer promotion that they're actually using. Let's close this. to promote their business. And it looks like another influencer post here. Looks like they're doing a lot of influencer stuff. But you even could do your own search here and put whatever website you want. But that is basically another really powerful tool of Experetto. You can click on the Facebook campaigns for any one of these stores, and then it will show you the Facebook posts that are about that website, that have the website shared in the text. Another thing with Experetto, another little strategy that you can do, let's say you are in the phone accessories niche. You can simply search the word phone, hit enter, and now you can find all the websites that have that niche keyword of phone in the domain. Or maybe you are in the fitness niche. You could type in fitness and hit search. You'll see all of the top Shopify stores that have the word fitness in the store address. So another really, really powerful strategy that you can use here. Like I said though, myips.ms is going to be very, very similar. You'll pretty much see, for the most part, the same stores. They might be in a slightly different order or whatever. The downside to using myips.ms is you are not going to have the best-selling link, and you're not going to have the Facebook campaigns. But best-selling, all best-selling is doing is just adding this to the end of the URL, which is that collections/all sort by best-selling. So you could add this to the end of any Shopify store that you find on myips.ms, and you'll get the same exact thing. Or if you want to actually see the Facebook campaigns for a website that's listed on Experetto, all you have to do is just copy the URL. Like let's say we wanted to find the post about gymshark.com. Then you could go here, and in this little search bar up here, or right up here in the address bar, you can just change the keyword to be whatever store URL that is, and then you'll notice it will put posts about gymshark.com. See the same sort of thing, a ton of influencer promotions going on here. For those of you who do not know what influencer marketing is all about, it is really, really powerful stuff. It's when you're using someone else's audience to promote. So you promote through an influential figure rather than running ads with Facebook directly or with Instagram directly or whatever. So that's what you see going on here a lot with Gymshark. You see these like fitness influencers that are actually all verified that are making posts sharing the Gymshark link, which is going to increase trust and credibility because when an influencer promotes a third party, it's like, hey, check this brand out, it's great. When you run ads yourself on Google or Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or wherever, and you're actually running them from your own business page, it's kind of like, hey, check out our store, we're awesome. So it's like really, it's like self-promotion, whereas when you're using influencers, it's totally not that at all. It is like the influencer leveraging their status, their audience, and really recommending a third party, another brand. So because it's not like the brand is just saying, hey, we're great, check out our products. The influencer is saying, hey, check out this brand, they're great. You get that little halo effect, like the influencer's reputation gets passed on to the brand. So it's a really, really powerful strategy. And because influencers don't really know how to price their audience, they don't know how to price themselves and their attention, usually you can get influencer shoutouts really, really cheap. So below this video, I'll put a link. I actually, with my mentor, Fred Lamb, I put together like a really, really awesome training that I did with him. And if you want to sign up for that training and attend it to learn about influencers, definitely click the link down below. Like I said, if you don't have the product help guide, and this looks like looks foreign to you, you don't know what this product research help guide is, then definitely click the link down below so you can grab that as well. I'm going to lastly wrap up with the best-selling items. This video is going to end up being a lot longer than I anticipated, but it's all right. I wanted to really thoroughly go through all this stuff and share it with you guys so you know exactly how you can use this to your best advantage and get ahead with your dropshipping business and with your product selection. So for best-selling items, I'm going to open up all of these. And we've got a bunch of different stuff going on. So we've got Store Envy. Now, Store Envy, a lot of this is going to be like fashion-related stuff. But depending on your niche, you can find a bunch of really, really awesome products, especially if you're in the fashion niche. You can find a bunch of unique apparel and stuff. When it comes to drop shipping apparel from AliExpress, It's really a gray area or something that I would stay away from because AliExpress sizing is most likely way off. And what I mean by that is if you order like a large from AliExpress, it's mainly going to fit like a US small or a US medium. So the sizing is going to be all messed up and you'll be running into a bunch of issues. But if you're in the apparel niche and you want, maybe you're doing print on demand, you're not trying to find a dropship product, maybe you're doing print on demand or embroidery on demand, you can come here to get some unique ideas of what type of fashionable items are selling. This definitely looks like an AliExpress product with the way the branding is on here and everything. And this seller just kind of like lazily left that there. But that's what's going on with Store Envy. Up next, we got AliExpress. This is just the AliExpress popular page. And once you're on the popular page, you can go into any of these categories. So you've got, okay, maybe I want to sell bathroom products. You can click on this link. That will open up all of the products within the bathroom niche, or you can deep dive into individual keywords within that niche that are trending up. So this is a really, really cool page. Good place to start when it comes to looking for products, because obviously AliExpress is the best place to start dropshipping products from. Next up, we've got Amazon, excuse me. And Amazon, what's going on with Amazon, for those of you who do not know, you have people that are most likely from the US or they're from another country, but they're selling on Amazon. And what they're doing are they're buying products in bulk from something like Alibaba. Now, Alibaba, you can basically find the same products on AliExpress that are on Alibaba. The only difference is Alibaba is in bulk, whereas AliExpress is retail. It's one piece at a time, which is why it's so powerful when it comes to drop shipping, because you can ship directly to your customer just one unit. You can't do that with Alibaba because there's minimum order quantities and all this stuff. But this first page is going to be movers and shakers. Now, these are going to be basically products that are gaining in sales over the past 24 hours, and it's updated hourly. So that's basically just based off of Amazon's direct explanation of what this page is all about. But this is a really good place you can look to find products that are trending up within the last 24 hours of time. You can do the same thing. You can filter it by department, and within whatever department, let's say you're in the home and kitchen, you're going to find the movers and shakers that are within that niche. So these are all products that are trending up within the last 24 hours within the home and kitchen niche. And most of this stuff you'll be able to find on AliExpress. And what you can do to actually find the product on AliExpress, let's say you want to sell this humane mouse trap, what you can do is you can go here, and it's actually not going to let me do what I wanted to do. It's not letting us save the image. But what you can do is you can take a screenshot. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this product here. And then you can actually take this screenshot and you can do a Google image search for it. So if you go to google.com, you can then go to images, and then you can drag your image here. So I just need to grab that screenshot. Got my video open that I'm working on right now, but under screenshots, I've got this. And if I actually drag this image here, it will search Google for this image. Now you can do this with your competitors' product images as well, especially if you think they're drop shipping. You could just search the image, and now it's going to find it on all the different websites that are selling it. So you can see here it's on Amazon. One trick is to search for the image, and then you can put the word AliExpress here, and we can see if this is on AliExpress. So it looks like this one might not have been the best example because it seems like it may only be on Amazon. Let's try to find another one that will be easier to find. And a good example of this, let's go back to shopdealman.com. And on ShopDealman, let's take these shoes, because I know these shoes are most likely on AliExpress. What we can actually do, most cases you can right-click an image, and when you right-click it, you can click search Google for image, and it will automatically start searching Google for that image. So here, can see, boom, AliExpress, item driving shoes right here. We have that product link on AliExpress. You might need to put AliExpress here, but that is what you can do to actually find products on AliExpress that other people are selling. A lot of the items on Amazon are going to be available on AliExpress. This humane mousetrap wasn't a good example, but yeah, so that is it for the movers and shakers category. Let's close out of these. Next up, we got bestsellers. Now, this is the most popular products based on sales, and it is updated hourly. So we're gonna find the best-selling products of whatever niche. Same sort of thing here. You'll just pick your category. Let's say you're in the pet niche. You can click pet supplies. Boom, you've got pet training and puppy pads, some food, tons of different product ideas that you can look for here. So that is what the bestsellers are. Pretty much similar to the movers and shakers, except movers and shakers are going to be new products that are trending up within the last 24 hours. And best-selling is going to be products that are best-selling over the course of their lifetime, right? Then here we got watch count. How you use this is you just search keyword. So let's say you are trying to find a cat necklace and pick a good one to sell. You can just search cat necklace. And boom, it's going to show you all of the items on eBay that actually have the most watchers. And obviously, more watchers, more demand, and it's more likely to be a successful product if you put it up on your store. So you'll just start by searching a keyword and then look at the product listings with the most watchers. If you click this, it will actually open up the listing directly on eBay. And you can then try to find this product on AliExpress by doing the search Google for this image, whatever. So another really, really powerful strategy. And then lastly, we've got Wish. Most of you are probably familiar with Wish. Let me actually log in with my Facebook here. Wish is basically just AliExpress. All these products basically come right from China. But you can go here and you can find all sorts of products. This is something I was actually going to test myself that I thought could do really, really well. It's a charger bracelet. I know these paracord survival bracelets do really, really well in the outdoors and like survival niche. But this takes it even a step further, and it is a little phone cord that you can wear around your wrist. So feel free to test that product. If you test it in your store and you get results, definitely let me know down below in the comments. Or if you have any other feedback from this video so far, definitely drop that down below. I'm interested to hear what you guys think of my product research help guide. If you got value from this video, what you're doing, how your store is doing, anything at all, definitely share down below. Love to hear from you in the comments of this video. But yeah, so you can do the same thing on Wish, similar that you can do to all of these other websites. Just pick a category or you can search a keyword. On here they got popular, and obviously popular is going to be a good place to start because you can find these trending products. Looks like they got some prop money and stuff. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this video. First, I want to apologize for this being so long. If you've made it this far, I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you investing time with me to learn and work on your business. Hope you got a ton of value from this video and from my help guide. Like I said earlier, if you got a lot of value from this, you have any questions or feedback, definitely drop them down below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. But yeah, so that is it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up on this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe if you want to find or be notified when I post new videos. I'm going to start posting on YouTube really, really regularly. It's going to be a little bit different style content. It's going to be totally different content than what I actually share on my Facebook page. So if you came from my Facebook, definitely shoot me a subscribe on YouTube. I promise you will not be disappointed. I've got a ton of stuff coming out on here soon. So that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.